everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing with two of the Guerlain eyeshadow quads for the new fall collection. We have Exotic Orchid and Metal Butterfly. And I'm going to do a look with each, one on each eye, so that you guys can decide which you want to pick up when they go live July 15th. So I'm going to swatch them really quickly. Let's do Exotic Orchid first. I did do a video where I swatched all of them except for Imperial Moon. That one I got later, and I will do a video with that, hopefully soon. It is a really pretty color story. I think it's like a cool neutral, and I'm looking forward to picking up the eyeliners and lipsticks. I do have the mascara, and I'll show you that today. So that is Exotic Orchid. And then this is Metal Butterfly. Really excited about this release from Guerlain. I'm loving the eyeshadow quads, and I hope that the liners and lipsticks match my experience with the quads, because I have to say, I've been very impressed. Okay, so my hair's already back, so let's just jump right in and do an eye look. I'm not going to go into a lot of tutorial stuff today. I'm just going to do the looks because I really want you guys to see, you know, what color stories you want to pick up. There are 6 in total. I have 5 of them. The one I didn't pick up is the very pink one. If you haven't watched my channel before, I'm just not that into pinks, and although it looks beautiful, I feel like I wouldn't wear it, and so it's just a waste. I'm gonna make kind of a harder, longer, like fuller cut here with this brown shade. What I will say about the brown shades in this one, and I forget the name of the other one that has a shade very similar to this, the browns are cool, and they feel a little tacky when you rub your finger over them. I'm not exactly sure why, but they don't have any problem on the eye. Like on the eye, they look great. So just something to keep in mind when if you buy the quads. I'm going to do a similar look on both sides. What I mean is just placement. I'm going to keep it kind of simple, kind of a traditional, you know, no editorial lines or any of that, but we'll just keep the style kind of simple so you can just see how the two quads kind of measure up and look next to each other. I will say the formula is excellent. Haven't had any problem with any of the formulas. They've all been, in all the quads, they've all been great. Now with the Metal Butterfly, you just kind of have to decide whether you want the orange to show through more or the pink, because, you know, you're going to use them, depending on how you use them, you know, you're going to get more of the pink or you're going to get more of the orange. I like more of the orange, so I'm going to put the pink down first, and I'm going to like build the orange on top of that. If you want the pink to show up more, what I would suggest is putting that down, you know, last, and maybe like all over your eye, kind of. All right, so in this one, we'll go in with the redder shade here. I think there are some similarities in these two quads, which is why I decided to do these two together. I think the shades themselves are different enough so that if you want to buy both of them, you absolutely can, and you won't get the same look. But I think the color stories, once you start putting them on your eye, you're going to find there is some similarity with the shades. So, you know, I think that's why these two are more similar than maybe some of the others. But, you know, I think it just also depends on like what you like. I mean, it would be easy, frankly, to just use a couple shades, you know, and not mix them all together. You could do that. There's nothing to say that you can't. So you could take, you know, the pink out of the equation in the Metal Butterfly and just use more of the brown and the orange and get a warmer look. That certainly would work too. So, you know, I think it just depends on what you want to, what shades in here you want to play with. But I think once you start putting them together, I think you're gonna find that there are some similarities to the way it looks on the eye. And they're both definitely like colorful palettes. I would say if you're looking for more of a neutral, then I would go with the Imperial Moon, or the other one that I did, was the first one I did, and I forgot the name of it, but I'll put it down below. Those are, I would say, are more neutral than these. And then the Peacock one is definitely not neutral at all. I love those shades though, the blues and the teals, absolutely gorgeous. So certainly, you know, not a quote neutral palette, but stunning. All right, so now let's take the gold topper shades in both of these, and I'm gonna take it and actually put it in the corner of my eye as well to make it like more obvious. And then let's take the one over here. I'd say the Exotic Orchid has more of a, like, let me show you. This is Exotic Orchid, and this is Metal Butterfly. This is Exotic Orchid, and this is Metal Butterfly. So I think you can see of the two shades, the Metal Butterfly has more of like almost antique gold, like a greenish gold, and the Orchid has more of like yellow gold. So they look very similar in the pan, but they're not the same. And when you put them on the eye, I think you do get a little bit of a different look. But I think you can see when I do this that the look ends up being similar, these two, because the combination of shades, and I have little pieces of hair, the combination of shades, when you put them together, you get a similar look. However, if you wanted to, you could make this one, which is the Metal Butterfly, much more orange, warm leaning, just leave out the pink and you're there. And this one, you can leave out this shade here and you're gonna have, like I said, a more, you know, a warmer gold tone thing. So a look, so I think it depends, both of them. If you leave out the pink-ish shade, you're gonna have a warmer look for both. And then you could lean more towards like the burgundy in the Orchid, leave out the gold, and in this one you could lean more pink, again, leave out the orange. But you can see what I mean on the eye. They have a similar effect when you put all four shades together. Not the same, but similar. All right, let's take in the Metal Butterfly, let's use the orange shade. I think that warms that up a little bit. And then on this side, the Orchid, I'm gonna use the more like, it's almost like a burgundy. Yeah, I think they are similar quints. I think you can see there's a similar, they're similar looks. I think I like the Metal Butterfly more. I think you could do more with it. And I actually like the greenish antique gold in there. I think it's nice. And they're both nice, but I mean, it's a different, you know, these are more similar than the other quads in the collection. Okay, let me clean up the eye a little bit. I'll probably put on a little bit of liner and then we'll do mascara. I'll come back for the mascara because I do have the new Guerlain mascara. We can talk about it. Okay, we're back. Let me show you the mascara. So it looks like this. It's in a gold tube. It is a curved brush, which I always like. It's not huge, it's not small. I'd say it's an average sized brush. The consistency is a little bit wet. I've used this a couple times now, and I'd say, and I just got some on my face, but that's okay. I'd say it feels very comfortable on the eye. I haven't had problems with flaking, which is good. I like the curved brush. I feel like it really helps me with like getting into the corner lashes. You know, like with the straight brush, sometimes you feel like you can't really get in there. I would say if you like something that is volumizing and a little bit of lengthening, this will be a good choice for you. I really like it. I do think there's a little bit of a scent, and I'm not sure like what it is, because I know they're not putting, well, I don't think they're putting perfume in mascara. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I doubt it. So there's some ingredient, I guess, that's in here that has a little bit of a scent. It's nothing bad. It's just, I can smell it. This is something light. Okay, so I'm gonna close my eyes so you can kind of see my lashes. And then from the side, you can see what it did. So I really think this is a good mascara. I really, really like it. It's definitely something I would buy again. So I think it's really good. All right, I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, there we go. Mascara is on. Like I said, it's a little tricky to tell which one is which when the way that I put these on, I used all the shades and I kind of followed a similar formula where I took, you know, a crease, then I went over the crease with the pinker of the shades, then I went on the eye with the warmer of the shades and then put the gold over it. So you get a very similar look with these two. I've got a little mascara smudge, which I'll wipe off when it's dry and fix over here, but I think you can see what I'm talking about. Like, they are similar in their color story. And that's not really a surprise. I mean, when you look at the two of them next to each other, you can see that they have similar color stories. Let me just pull them back out one more time so you can see what you think. This is Exotic Orchid, and this is Metal Butterfly. I'd say the Metal Butterfly has a deeper tone because you've got that deeper brown in there. But on the eyes, I don't think they look drastically different. They look different. I don't think it's super drastic. So I think if you really just love the formula and the formula is awesome and you want to pick them all up, absolutely get them both. But if you're just looking for that color story and you like that color story, you know, with sort of a pinky gold brown kind of thing, which is what they both are. I don't know. I think it would depend on like which one calls to you more and whether you like sort of an antique gold or more of a gold. Because this one is definitely yellower. This one is definitely more of that antique shade. And I think the gold, once you put the gold on over it, that does kind of take over. You don't have to do it that way, of course. You can mix these in any way you'd like. But if you do it, you know, the way that I did, you're going to see a similarity in the two quads. And the mascara, like I said, really good. I like it. I think it's a really good mascara. Is it my favorite? No, but it's really good. It's one of the, like, I would say it's sort of like a top 10. I love the brush. The formula is really good. It does lengthen. It does volumize. The question is whether it would like hold a curl. I feel like it's a little bit heavier because it's a little bit wetter. So I think your curl might fall a little bit more, but that could just be me. My lashes are pretty straight. So, but I do really like the mascara. I think it's good. Okay, I think that's it for today. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Hope to see you in another video really soon. Bye.